Yo, what's going on, guys? I still need a better intro for this show. But I'm the Geek Size. Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast, episode number 162. Wonder's still here because he's the co-host. See, I need an intro that includes you. I really need to try to figure out an intro.
Well, it don't matter because you're quitting, so.
God damn it. I wasn't expecting to get into it that early in the show. But, yeah. Did you enjoy the clickbait title? Because I did. I quit smoking. It's already basically done. I don't know. I've gone 3 days without a cigarette. What's the point in smoking one now? You know?
You just keep telling yourself that, bud. For the next, I don't know,
I really
12
don't.
years, you might survive.
I really don't think it's going to be as bad as you think it is. Mostly because you forget my willpower is my will is stronger.
Oh, I know that because if it wasn't stronger, you'd already be in jail for murder. So
Yeah, that's true. That's
multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
For multiple different reasons.
yeah. Lots of reasons. Absolutely. Oh, Jesus. I don't really know what we're supposed to talk about. We could get political, but I really don't want to.
What's worth talking about politics?
The fact that Trump said he's getting arrested tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I really don't want to get into it. Other than Marjorie Taylor Greene is still the dumbest bitch on the planet.
I can agree there.
Yeah.
I can agree there. Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna move on from that because I'm too tired for politics today.
Yeah, because I already know we would argue about.
I have no clue actually what's going on there. I just find it funny, and then I'm just mad at how some people are reacting to that idea more than anything else. The start a civil war over some shitty orange man is stupid.
No,
that's
nobody's starting no fucking civil war.
Have you seen any Republican talk in the last 2 days? Any of them?
Yeah, that's what we do. We talk. Never ever actually do
shit.
anything.
That's fair. All right, we're moving on though. Devin Singletary is no longer a bill. Thoughts?
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. We have James Cook. And then there's potential for picking up another running back.
You already did.
Well, who did we pick
Literally up? In the last, let me go find Ian Rappaport. He'll tell me how long ago that was. In the last hour. It's been less than an hour.
Yeah, because I haven't seen shit on it, so.
The Bills are signing former Patriots running back Damian Harris.
I mean, Damian's not a terrible running back.
He's just Devin Singletary, though, so I don't know.
Also, we aren't really looking for a number one running back. We have him, James Cook.
I still think you should have traded for Derrick Henry.
You and me both.
Because
we are picking up a lot of decent shit for O-line, so perhaps it won't matter. Hopefully.
I don't know. All I do know is you guys gotta win a Super Bowl next year, or Diggs might commit the most heinous of crimes. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something.
I know.
Good God, that guy. Also, can I just say, Diggs is fucking stupid. I don't know if you saw it. He was on a podcast talking about why he left Minnesota. Well, because I didn't feel like I was I didn't feel like I was a number one. I didn't want to be an unsung hero. I wanted to be the guy somewhere. Dude, you led the team in targets, receptions, yards, touchdowns. You were the number one. I'm sorry you were afraid of Adam Thielen, the undrafted little white guy. What, dude? What the fuck? How big of a pussy are you? Like, that's why the Bills can't have another good receiver. Is because anytime they've talked about signing one, Diggs cries. I need to be the number one. What are we doing, dude? Come on.
Well, he's good enough. He shouldn't have to worry about being number one. He's
right. That's my point. Do you think Justin Jefferson cares if the Vikings went and traded for D-Hop right now? What would Justin Jefferson say other than "Let's go"?
right.
We got the jet and the nuke. Let's go.
Because all it's going to do is make another receiver on your team have to be covered, which could open you up more.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I did see something else about. I can't remember what exactly he said. Man, I wish I could remember because I remember seeing him. He said something on Twitter or something like that.
Yeah, he says a lot of things on Twitter.
There was another. It was just adding on to a reason why he left Minnesota, and yeah. I mean, that one made sense to me that I've seen, but I can't remember what he said exactly, and I'm not going to try and.
I really hope that's not true.
What?
It's got to be fake. I've decided because I've never heard of this dude. So yeah, no. Somebody tried to debate me with the DeAndre Hopkins trade. There is no trade. But I swear to God, the details of that trade are why I was so confused. There's no way. It was like the Cardinals have traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs for a 4th-round pick and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. No, they didn't.
Yeah, no.
They can't trade him away for that much less than what they traded for him. The washed-up, shitty running back, though, makes sense. That does have to be part of it, just like David Johnson. Let's see. I'm on Diggs' Twitter because I'm intrigued.
Didn't we pick up a receiver from the Cowboys, the Bills?
I don't know. I know you signed Trent Sherfield. Was a Dolphins receiver, but
or no, we got a receiver from the Saints.
I don't know. I only know about Sherfield. I'm just trying to find Diggs's tweet that you were talking about first.
It would have been a while ago.
Oh,
like a couple weeks maybe.
Well, actually, I'm gonna do it this way: Diggs, Vikings. That'll do some stuff. I'm down. Do it, Buffalo. Be stupid. This is the worst trade package I've ever seen. Buffalo has traded Stephon Diggs back to Minnesota in exchange for Dalvin Cook, KJ Osborne, and a 3rd-round pick next year. Do it, Buffalo. Be stupid. Just because you want to pair the brothers up in the backfield. Actually, don't do it because Diggs wouldn't play. Because he wouldn't be the number one. This time justifiably.
So far they've signed QB Kyle Allen.
Yeah.
Guard Connor McGovern.
Yeah.
And wide receiver Deontay Hardy.
I swear they signed Trent Sherfield.
They re-signed Jordan Poyer and signed. Yeah, it already says Deontay Hardy. And this.
Strange.
This is from yesterday, so I don't know.
I swear I saw that they signed him, but maybe not. Maybe I'm dumb.
I'm not seeing it here. But...
No. Well, that's. Yeah, no. Trent Sherfield signed with the Bills. I guess it was today though, so
Yeah. So this is it's just
that's why. Wild. Oh, I don't know. It's weird, man. The the Vikings are now actually being rumored and listed as a dark horse for Lamar. And all I can think
I know.
about
I've
is
seen
I
that.
don't know how you make it work. I want him bad. Cuz yeah, we can figure out the money. That's not the hard part. Money's easy. Um how do you gotta to get Lamar, you have to move Kirk. You can't sign Lamar until you move Kirk. But what if you move Kirk and then try to sign Lamar and the Ravens match? And then
Well,
you're going into next season with Nick Mullins. how do you how do you hmm I don't know how you go about making Lamar a thing.
yeah, it's true.
Like, man, would I love to see it, but I don't know how you see it.
Yeah, I got excited yesterday because I seen a thing that said that D Hop was going to the Bills.
Yeah. You got baited.
Uh, well, I clicked on it and I already knew it wasn't true. Just by the amount of laughy faces that were under the comment
Right?
in the comment section.
Mm. I don't know what I don't know what the Vikings are gonna do at quarterback moving forward. It's gonna be interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird time. Weird time to be alive. Uh, Amanda Bynes. She was on Nickelodeon, the Amanda Show, back when we were
Mm-hmm.
youngins.
Yeah.
You remember she has had multiple mental health issues of different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
She's been placed in psychiatric hold again, which is wild. Uh, I just, I just still don't know what happened there. It's weird, dude. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what
Hollywood's
happened to start with, so
Hollywood's horrible. That's all I know.
yeah.
Don't go Hollywood, kids. Hollywood won't
Yeah.
treat you nice.
Yeah. Having lots of money and being famous, it'll drive you nuts.
Well, there's more to it than that, but
I know. I know. So, have you gotten rid of your crypto or your Bitcoin yet?
I haven't had Bitcoin in like 2 years.
Oh, have you seen any news on that?
No.
Supposedly, within the next 90 days, Bitcoin could take a massive leap and could be worth almost $1 million per Bitcoin if all goes well.
Yeah, and it has the same likelihood of bottoming out and being worth nothing, and a lot of people I know lose everything. That is just as
Mm,
likely. It's
not really.
it's basically the stock market, dude. There's nothing.
Yeah, it could, but it actually increased when the banks started going. You'd heard about the banks fucking going bankrupt and shutting down and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Where Bitcoin was supposed to crash because of that actually jumped and is doing the opposite. And so now they're saying that it's um, because these same banks that are going down were the same banks that were saying that Bitcoin was unreliable and blah blah blah, and you need to have your money in banks and stuff like that, and but people listen to that, and that was part of the reason why it dipped so much. Plus, you know, bad economy, and then but But the reason why they're saying it could go up is because other countries are going to be finding out that there isn't enough money for the banks or something like that, and so they're going to start moving their investments into cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the number one cryptocurrency, so they're saying it could jump like 900% in like 90 days. So if that's the case, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you're about to get very rich.
Well, I wish I could have a full Bitcoin.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be awesome.
Lots of people, I'm sure, would love to have a full Bitcoin.
I mean, if I had $100,000, I'd buy a couple Bitcoin with that $100,000 right now.
Yeah.
Sure, you might lose it, but if there's an off chance where I might just come out of it with $2 million, I don't know. I don't know.
So, real quick, what are your thoughts on The Mandalorian so far? Have you watched all of the episodes?
Yeah, I have. I like The Mandalorian. Like, genuinely, I already like this season of Mandalorian. Like, I think it's been well built up. It wasn't a disappointment.
You weren't mad at how awful the last episode was because Mando wasn't in it and they focused on some doctor that has never mattered? This is what the internet tells me because media literacy is dead.
They've done it before already.
Dude, no, the bigger thing that bugs me is, why are they focused on cloning? This show has never been about it's been about cloning since the first episode. That is the whole reason Grogu exists. Dog. Yes, I get that this is The Mandalorian, but this is a show about cloning. Like it 100% is. I'm sorry you don't like it. And I'm sorry. I loved that episode. Like,
I did
fuck
too.
the Mandalorian part. I loved watching him walk around Coruscant. Just the visuals of Coruscant. That's my dream home right there.
Yeah, like the meme where the guy goes, oh, does the whistle thing. That's me whenever I see Coruscant, because you can obviously tell it's Coruscant.
Yeah. Dude.
Just like you can tell when it's Tatooine.
Right? Dude, that was so good. Being betrayed by oh my God. It was just such a good episode.
Right. And you probably know more about it, but the idea of, like, what was going on in the very end of the episode. Spoiler alerts, by the way. If anybody...
With which thing at the end? The Mind Flayer?
Yes, and the person who supposedly that's my friend. Does she have like a personal vendetta against that person?
So they were they were both on Moff Gideon's ship.
Yeah, I got that. They knew.
So I'm struggling with that. I feel like I just need to go back and rewatch the first couple of seasons of Mandalorian and like re-pick up on all of it.
Well, something tells me that there was an altercation between the two of them that he doesn't necessarily know about, but maybe he did something that caused her harm, or maybe she got demoted. Or
here's what punished. I know. First of all, the last time we had seen Pershing, he was being held captive by Imperial pilots, kind of. He was like a hostage, and then Mando shot the pilot, nearly hit his ear. And now every time Pershing lies, you see him messing with his ear that nearly got shot. I think I could be so wrong, but just based off what I remember, because again, I need to go back and rewatch eventually. I think the chick is fully into the New Republic. And Pershing wanting to pursue his research to her was a sign that he wasn't fully bought in. I think she actually was doing what's best for the Republic. but I could be wrong, and she could still be working for Gideon. I don't fucking know. I'm
I don't I don't know either, because like
weird.
the she didn't have like a, this is for the best kind of look at the end. It was more of like an evil,
Right?
an evil
Yeah.
look to it.
Well, I mean, she did just wipe a man's brain.
Right. And she's very politically, she's like a politic. She's very good with her words. She's very good with emotion, and can fool you just by her charisma. And to me, that's just got villain written all over it. I have a feeling
I
she is
mean,
not.
that could be. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if Pershing's supposed to be the bad guy or not. I just need to go rewatch the parts with them in it from
Yeah,
before.
I don't
That's
know.
really all it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she's like the female version of Palpatine. You know?
No, she's not that
Well,
for
not
sure.
not for like
Ah,
power wise, but like manipulation wise.
ah, but
Because like she totally convinced him and blah blah blah.
yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I just, something is gonna be a plot twist with her, and I just don't know what it
One
is.
way or the other, there's a plot twist between the two, and I
Mm-hmm.
okay. So I'm just trying to read stuff now because I'm intrigued. What did you think of Bo-Katan now technically being
I knew that was gonna
a
happen.
child of the
I
Watch?
I seen that coming, because after she went in after him after the Mandalorian,
Yeah.
and her coming up, and oh my god, seeing
The
um
Mythosaur.
the mythosaur. Yeah, that's why I can't ever remember that.
They're
But that's
supposed to
like,
be extinct.
yeah, yep, and that's like a sacred.
Dude, I genuinely
So,
wonder. So the beginning of the episode before this, Bo-Katan was ready to go, yeah, the beginning of that episode, she was ready to go kill Din or
mhm.
whatever she had to do to get the dark saber. Just hear me out. The idea of the Mandalore, yeah, the dark saber has always been part of it, but taming a mythosaur has always been the bigger part. What if she no longer tries to go after the dark saber? What if she
She
just
goes
goes
after the
and tames the
mythosaur.
mythosaur? And then, I mean, what's more important, the guy who beat up an Imperial officer and took a sword, or the chick who just tamed a mythological creature thought to have been dead for thousands of years? Who would you follow?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What, or maybe it's more like a spiritual thing. Like, it's like a non-believer who meets God or something like that, and
Yep.
now she's rethinking her ways, and maybe she's like, I've been walking the unrighteous path this whole time. Perhaps I need to rethink my ways, and maybe she'll just accept being being a Mandalorian, like the ancient way.
Yeah. That's the
I don't know.
weird thing about it. So the Mandalorians are so split because you got okay, I need to double check because there's Death Watch, which existed in the Clone Wars,
Mm-hmm.
and then Bo-Katan calls Din a child of the Watch. What is the difference? Like, I don't know why I've never looked into this, but like, oh, the children of the Watch are what Death Watch evolved into. I don't think Bo-Katan really wants to go back to that group. She was there once. It did not go well. That group is the reason Maul took over Mandalore, and everyone Bo-Katan ever cared about has died because of that group. What I
Right.
what I want to know is which one of those two is Paz Vizsla gonna attack? The big blue guy, the big blue Mandalorian. Because you could see he was so pissed when Bo
Yeah.
Katan and Din showed up.
Yeah.
They're obviously lying. Fuck. They're not.
Well, but then again, after he proved it, he walked up and like put his hand on, the shoulder of. I think it. I can't remember if it was.
I don't. Paz didn't though.
He didn't. I could have swore he
I
did.
I don't. Everyone else did. Paz just was staring angrily. If I remember correctly,
You think he's going to go make a go for the sword?
He's already made a go at it.
Right, yeah, that's
in
right.
Book
He's
of
the same
Boba
guy
Fett.
that they fought. Yeah, you're right.
Because remember, Din could barely wield the Darksaber, and then Paz tried to pick it up and couldn't even hold the fucking thing off the ground.
Yeah.
Because that's not his weapon.
Right.
I saw a thing trying to explain the physics of lightsabers, and like, we've always seen lightsabers. I know people like to try to make it a Disney thing, but lightsabers haven't. They don't always cut through everything.
Yeah.
Like, Dooku hit Obi-Wan twice and barely scratched him, and then took Anakin's arm 2 seconds later. So the theory was, what if all lightsabers have a blade, like a single edge? And like, the entire thing is obviously plasma, so it would still cut you, but only the one edge can really cut, and that's why there's always the little scratches, right?
Right. And so it's basically the idea of you hit him one time with the backside of your blade, and the second time you hit him with the razor blade,
Yeah, kinda. So there's that thought, and then somebody was like, well, then because that's the way the physics seems to work, well, that, and then like how it actually works is it's, a plasma flow that is controlled by the crystal, whatever. But the Darksaber, why is it different? Why does it act so heavy? And why does it suck in all light around it? And somebody's theory, what if the Darksaber is just a controlled black hole? Technically it checks out, but like, no. It's still just a laser sword, but I appreciate the ideals.
I found it crazy how easily Bo-Katan just picks it up and
because I personally think, this is just me, the idea of the Darksaber, you have to win it in combat. I genuinely wonder if it has to be a Mandalorian that wins it in combat. So Moff Gideon was never the rightful owner, therefore Din's not. But even then, though, technically going back, it would be Sabine's and not Bo-Katan's. But that's
right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It wouldn't technically be Bo-Katan either.
But also, I just wonder if it's the pure training, because a Jedi trained Sabine to use the Darksaber. Sabine probably trained Bo-Katan the same way. Mando has no fucking clue.
Right. I have a feeling that, like, I still have a feeling that he's going to bond with this blade at some point.
Well, yeah.
And he might not, and he might end up just giving it to Bo-Katan, but I don't know. Somehow there's going to be a roundabout way where Bo-Katan becomes the rightful owner of the blade or something like that. But I don't know. And maybe after being, perhaps he was touched by the sacred one or something, and now he can wield it. We haven't we haven't technically watched him use it yet again. So maybe perhaps next time he uses it, it'll just be like, oh shit,
Maybe
I could use this thing now.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's great storytelling. The reason I brought this up though, I just lost it anyways. But so the Ahsoka show comes out in fall or winter of this year, sometime late 2023. How many episodes of this season of The Mandalorian are taken up by Ahsoka and only Ahsoka? The same way Din had his episodes in Book of Boba, the way Boba had his episodes in The Mandalorian.
Right.
How many episodes does Ahsoka get to set up her show?
That's true.
Because there's going to be at least one.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost a given. You have to have them. You don't have to.
No,
but it's a lot cooler when they set it up the way they do. Like when they, like they did with Boba Fett and The Mandalorian. And
wow, there have been a ton of announcements of veteran NFL players throwing at different college teams or participating at pro days trying to get a job. Cam Newton will be throwing at Auburn's pro day tomorrow.
Oh boy.
In the video they posted of him working out, you hear him yell, "There ain't 32 motherfuckers better than me." I still kind of agree. But I also love Cam. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Only he could have stayed healthy, man.
Yeah. And I don't know. He's not that old. He could come back. He could make a comeback. He obviously wouldn't be the Cam of old running around and whatever, but
he probably still has the arm.
Oh yeah.
But
the other thing that I've been yelling about in the world today, the last couple of days, the World Baseball Classic is happening right now. It's basically the Olympic style tournament for baseball because baseball got removed from the Olympics a long time ago. Probably because what major league players would go play in the Olympics? That's the middle of the major league season. Like that's true. That's the heart of baseball season. They can't. So the MLB made the World Baseball Classic, and unfortunately, a couple star players have gotten hurt in the World Baseball Classic. Brandon Nimmo, he's a Wyoming kid, plays for the New York Mets. Was one of the people whining about these people getting injured. I'm going to play for my team. He just got hurt in a spring training game. All these people telling me these meaningless World Baseball Classic games, people getting hurt in. Dog, these dudes are getting injured in spring training too. That's also meaningless. And I love at least the spring training games, they're playing for the team that pays them. The team knows that they're participating in the World Baseball Classic, that they're okay with it.
Right.
Weirdos. Also, does it matter? An injury's an injury.
I was about to say,
does it matter what logo was on the shirt?
It's like, are we gonna ban professional players from being able to sleep in bed because they can pull a muscle out?
Somebody literally made this comment. They're like, "So what? You want teams to be able to say that the players can't do? You want the teams to be able to dictate what the players are allowed to do in their free time?" Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So you think your employer should be able to tell you what you're allowed to do in your free time? Yes, absolutely. Homie, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. My boss is not going to tell me what I get to do in my free time.
Not a shot.
Unless it has something to do with I mess with the company when I'm in my free time. Then right. Other than that.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, what the fuck? It's wild. I don't know what it is with people right now saying that they want to be controlled by some mega corporate. That's so fucking weird.
That's how people are just brought up these days. They're just followers.
See, but no.
They look like this. This is their view right here. When it should be like this, it's this.
That's fair.
They see one point, and that's all they think about, and that's all they can wrap their mind around. That's it. They can't expand their mind to go, oh, maybe that doesn't make any sense. No, if it makes sense to them, the rest of the world doesn't count. That's the only thing my puny little brain can understand, so therefore everybody else is wrong.
I guess. Yikes. Yikes. What else we know? Why is Brady trending? Did he announce his comeback or some bullshit? March. Oh no, that's from a long time ago. I don't know.
I do know that Brady's wife is super petty, though.
Ex-wife, but yes. Why?
Or ex-wife, yeah.
What'd she do?
Well, because she's being very public lately and wears wears clothes that makes her,
she's a model. That's cool. Not
she's
new.
A model, but that's true. New. But she does things that she's doing things now that she didn't do when she was with Brady. Almost like taunting him.
Well, but that's also what. Hang on. You're doing things now that you didn't do when you were with Destiny. That's how being single works.
Right, but
you
I don't
act
do
different. You dress different. The only reason we think that is because she's famous, so it actually gets posted everywhere and everybody talks about it. If it was fucking random Joe number 7 and random Jill number 8, nobody would know. Nobody would care. It doesn't matter. It's because they're famous. We're trying to turn it into something it's not. Yes, she's acting different. That's what single people do. You act different when you're single than you do when you're in a relationship. At least most people do. I guess there's still some fucking there's some wild people out there. But
that's true. I don't know. I don't do things to try and make Destiny jealous, though.
But that's my point. First of all, you don't have to try. That shit just happens. Second of all, just because she exists and now is dressing different, that's just what happens when you're single. That doesn't mean she's trying to make Tom jealous. Also, it's Tom fucking Brady. I'm sorry. Who cares? Like, do you think he cares at all?
Right.
He can be with probably anyone he wants to because he's fucking Tom Brady.
He is the GOAT.
And for whatever reason, he also is a decent-looking human being, which is tough. So he's rich, the greatest football player of all time, and decent-looking. That's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
I don't
know. Oh, wild.
Wild times.
Mr. Beast is hanging out with Tom Brady for some reason, so that's interesting. Or I guess that's Mr. Beast's logo on the wall in the background. Therefore, Tom Brady is hanging out with Mr. Beast for some reason.
Oh.
We gotta be correct here.
He's bored. He's retired.
Valid. Yeah. Bet he is bored. Does he have the kids or does Giselle? Because if he doesn't have the kids, he's probably really bored. No football, no family.
I was about to say, you imagine playing football as long as he has, and all he's ever known, his entire life is, I got to get up, I got to think football. I got to go train. Football. Every inch of his life, football. And then you retire, and now you're not supposed to play football. And it's
Yeah.
You're supposed to just have a normal life. You know? It's like I don't know, in a roundabout way, going to prison for like 27 years and then you get out and now it's like, well, now all I know is prison life.
True.
Except, you were never really in prison. You just played football for your entire life and completely, you know, immersed yourself in it, in the sport. And I mean, I played football for like 4 years, and I still to this day, I'm like, I just want to play football.
Right? Yeah.
And that was like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
My freaking 10-year anniversary, high school reunion anniversary is coming up already.
In like 3 years, yeah.
2.
No, you graduated in 2016.
That's right. Yeah.
Fuck it.
So 3. Yeah. Sorry, man.
No normal people graduated in 2015. Not
That's
a
true.
single normal human.
That is true.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. There's even more reports, man. ESPN has now mentioned 2 possible landing spots for Lamar: the Vikings and the Patriots. Come on, Quessy, make it fucking happen. The Vikings have literally nothing valuable to trade. You're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings won't give up 2 firsts with a horrendous defense. Yes, they would. Because a quarterback for the next 10 years is more important than 2 picks. Where those players, maybe they're good, maybe they're awful. You never fucking know. It genuinely doesn't matter how good you think the prospect is. You never know. How many can't miss prospects have we seen be fucking useless? And fuck, the greatest quarterback of all time was the 8th quarterback drafted in his class, went 199th overall. Even I know we can't act like we know what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to prospects. There are so many things at play. Is the dude going to be willing to work when he gets into the league? Is he going to go to a team where he's a scheme fit and the coaches are good? Or are you going to get stuck as a rookie on Urban Meyer's Jaguars and your career just tanks from there because Urban Meyer exists?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I made it to the NFL, I don't even know what would happen. I don't know. Like, I know I would be competitive, or I would try to be competitive, because that's just who I am. It comes to my last name. I like to win. But then again, I made it. I'm making money. I'd only have to spend like a few years in the NFL, and I'd be pretty much set. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. So I think the money goes to a lot of people's heads. They just think, "Oh, I made the money. Now I'm
that's part of it. That is literally what I told you. I thought would be the reason Josh Allen would fail, is that he wouldn't work and he'd just because that's what I've seen from guys like Josh. The project that has every tool in the book normally doesn't work because they get drafted high and they make $30 million and they go, cool. I'm done. I'm
literally just gonna limbo for a little while and
yeah. Be careful when you go to bed tonight. There's a sniper aimed right above your pillow.
There is?
Yeah. Do you not see it? On your camera, your little red dot right above your pillow.
Well, I can't tell because the Discord is doing the little epileptic seizure thing.
Good.
So
Good.
I could try to look at it. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there's a few little red dots. Your camera's doing that thing mine used to do.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh, actually, it still is. Look, there's a little red dot right here.
Yeah, there's 2, 3 of them.
I don't know where any others are. That's just the one I can see. Yeah, you got a few. Now you got one on your head and one on your poster. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why we got little red dots. Oh, good.
It works. I don't care. The sniper's just making sure I stay in line, you know. Because I'm Batman.
Valid.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'll bat your man.
Yikes. What else is... There's got to be more going on the internet. Oh, Jalen Carter. He was the consensus number 1 overall pick in the class, and then the Bears traded out. So now a team that needs a quarterback is picking at 1. So you know what's going there. But he had he had the legal issues where he had the warrant issued for his arrest in Georgia over misdemeanor reckless driving and street racing. And then everybody took it out of context and was like, "Oh, he killed a man." No, that was a drunk dude in a different car. Not the same. Like, if we're going to accuse the guy of stuff, let's accuse him correctly. Allegedly, he street raced. I don't really see a problem with that. What I did see a problem with was showing up to his pro day 8 pounds overweight and then not being able to complete any of the drills.
Yeah.
That's a problem. But several NFL scouts believe Jalen Carter is still undoubtedly a top 10 pick in the draft, despite everything that's gone on. Many scouts believe Carter is still the best overall player in the draft. A bunch of teams in the top 10 are confirmed to have still met with him post all of this happening. It's wild.
I mean, what's his bucket for the Browns still exists, so.
Right. Dude, I love this. We're all good. He can fall out of the top 10. He can fall all the way to the second round. No, he won't. Promise. No. Because there comes a point, all of the teams that pick in the 20s and 30s in the first round, if he falls there, all of those teams that are, playoff teams, contenders, the best player in the draft just fell to them. I'm sorry, if he's there at 23, the Vikings take him. If he's there at 24, 26, whatever the Bills are at, the Bills are taking him. Like, that's if he's there for those guys, they're taking him. The reason I say, he could still be there after the Vikings is I'm still living in a fantasy world where we're trading up and taking C.J. Stroud at 3, and I am a happy little motherfucker.
I don't think that's going to happen, but
you never know. Just wait. We're trading up. Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, or C.J. Stroud will be our quarterback in 2 years. I love the people. Just wait and trade up next year for Caleb Williams. Dude, nobody's going to have a top pick good enough for us to... None of the teams that will have a top pick next year are going to have a quarterback better than Caleb Williams. They're just not. Fuck.
Right.
There are maybe 5 teams, and that's it, that I would say shouldn't pick Caleb Williams.
Yeah. That's
and,
true.
Fuck. If I'm the Bengals and I know money's an issue and Burrow's about to ask to get paid, I might take Caleb and trade Burrow. I'm not even kidding. Mostly because the Bengals are stupid and poor. That sounds horrible, but they are. They have the poorest owner in football. They don't have money. But it also sounds like Burrow's going to pull the Brady bullshit where he takes less money because give me a bunch of weapons. I want to win.
Right. Yeah.
Which that's valid.
Well, that's what Josh Allen and Von Miller did. They restructured.
Josh Allen, not so much. Restructuring doesn't count. He still gets paid every penny he demanded. Josh Allen signed his contract and was the highest paid quarterback in football. He did not take less to keep guys around.
He was still willing to rework his contract in order to create some cap space.
Mostly because he has to just deal with that. Technically.
Right.
But because he still gets paid, it just kind of changes how it happens. Yeah. Dude.
I mean, there's a lot of big contracts in the with the Bills that could be restructured.
That's true.
You know.
But yeah, I want to know what happened to I need the next season of Andor already. I don't even care about, dude. Andor is so good.
Shit, I almost forgot about Andor.
Mostly, I want to know what happened to Andy Serkis's character.
Right.
I can't swim while they're all jumping into the water. What happened? We did not see a body.
But
we didn't see a body. He's not dead. Fuck, even when we see a body, they're not dead half the time.
That's true. Yeah, that's true in Star Wars.
I don't know how he got out of there, but I have a feeling homie's alive. Did you see the Jedi Fallen Order story trailer today? Oh my god, that game looks so good. Star Wars is spoiling us.
A game that we could be excited for.
I'm pissed. Star Wars is spoiling us, and still every time I go on Twitter, I just see people screaming about how bad Star Wars is. I hate it. I hate all of it.
Yeah, you want to know how bad people think Star Wars actually is? Just go look and see how much Star Wars is making as far as money right now.
That's valid.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people who think it's good than the 4 people who. The problem is the 4 people that think it's stupid and suck. They get the most attention because it gets the most reactions.
Wyoming legend, not University of Wyoming, but actually from Wyoming legend, Taven Bryan will be wearing number 96 for the Colts next year. Thought I'd throw that out there, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah. Trying to see if anybody picks up.
They culturally seem to like Wyoming.
No, the Jaguars really like Wyoming.
What? No, but think about
what the
from
fuck?
like day one.
I know you mentioned this earlier, but why are both Bills quarterbacks named Allen? I don't like it.
Yeah.
Sorry, brain.
Yeah, I thought that already. I was like, wait. So I was thinking, at first I was like, is it a relation to Josh?
No.
And then I was like, I come from Texas, and I was like, no, not a relation for Josh.
Weird. I don't. Marcus Epps, University of Wyoming legend, will be wearing number 1 for the Raiders.
Okay.
That's weird. Oh, no wonder. I kept wondering, like, what number did he wear in college? 6. Can't wear that with the Raiders. The best punter in the league is on the Raiders, and he wears 6.
Yeah.
The Vikings still fucked up because we drafted Marcus Epps and never let him do anything for our team.
Yeah.
Last year he was the starting safety on a Super Bowl team. Well, our safeties outside of Harrison Smith sucked. Could have used Marcus Epps.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, I am totally just scrolling through a page that is dedicated just to saying what numbers players are going to wear after they signed somewhere or got traded.
I'm so tired of the wind.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, my face is so dry and windburnt right now.
Yeah.
Because I worked outside all day. It sucked.
Well, you see, now I don't go outside at all, ever. So.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was it was a little weird the other night playing video games with you and you not having to take a break every
Me
once in a
never
while.
leaving. I did leave
Yeah.
once. I had to pee. And
Well, yeah.
pee and
But
water, but that's different.
yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I got to order in order to drink more water. There's this thing. What the hell is it called? I have it in my notes on my
Oh yeah.
phone.
I don't know if I showed you these. The tumblers from the new merch store.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that looks pretty good.
Yeah. It
I
looks
think that
better
turned
in
out
real
pretty
life
good.
than it does on camera.
Well, shit, it looks pretty good on camera too.
Comes with a straw.
Oh,
Doesn't have to have a straw because it. One thing that does suck about it, they're too tall. I can't use them with my Keurig.
oh. So you
Well,
have to have like a separate cup and then just.
no, I have to I just hold it at an angle but I have to just
Oh,
stand there and hold it, which is annoying. But yeah.
you should. You should just. Um, they need to make them so they're taller,
True.
so you can just like expand them.
Yeah.
But anyway, in order to drink more water, I'm going to be ordering a water bottle that's called Circle, spelled
Yeah.
Cirkul, and it got like this little like pod thing that screws down in there, and it like flavors your water. Like when
Yeah.
you take every
Yeah.
time you take a sip, it flavors your water.
Yeah.
See, the reason I don't drink water is because it doesn't have a flavor really. Like it does, but
Tastes like
like
water.
it tastes like water. You
I
know,
think
like well
that's
water
great.
around here. Yeah. See, I like flavor. I like sweet stuff, and so I have a hard time drinking water when it just
See, you
isn't
know
sweet.
me. Especially now that I don't drink soda, I'm not a sweets guy.
Right. Right.
Like,
So
yeah, I put French vanilla creamer in my coffee. That's the majority of my sweetness.
yeah. So yeah, Alex, he brought it to game night, and I was intrigued by it. And he says, "Yeah, they're great, and you could get like six. You could fill it up like six times, and you know." So he's like, I drink a lot more water, and he drank just as much pop as I did.
Yeah.
And all I seen him do was drink water that night, and I was like, I gotta try this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna order the water bottle, and I'm gonna order the little thingy majiggers that come with it, and give her a try. Well, I mean, what the hell? The worst. If I don't like it, I just spent like $22.
Oh.
Whoopee.
So, speaking about Star Wars again, what did you think of the highest peak on Coruscant? The actual only time we've ever seen land on Coruscant, because it's just a city. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Just the little tiny piece of rock that was only like 8 feet tall. They're like, yeah,
Oh
that's the tip of the
yeah.
tallest peak on Coruscant, and you just see skyscrapers so much higher. I'm
Yeah.
picturing in my head that that's like the top of Everest, and there's just buildings just still going up way past it.
Right. Yeah.
God, I want to live on Coruscant so goddamn bad. So bad.
I bet they got better internet. That's for sure.
I don't. Who even cares? I don't think I'd be a streamer if I lived on Coruscant. If we're in the Star Wars universe, I definitely am not a streamer. Hopefully, I'm
What would you?
force sensitive, and if not, I guess I'm gonna go be like a bounty hunter or something. Let's do something
That's
cool.
true.
Live a little.
I know I'd be a freaking gun. I'd be a sniper. I think. I feel like I'd be.
I'm just holding out hope that I'd be force sensitive and could be a Jedi.
Yeah.
Gotta hold out hope.
I'd be like the brother of what's her face with Boba Fett.
Fennec Shan's brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be like
There
her.
you
I'd be
go.
her brother.
There you go.
Except I'd be slightly better.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you still got to make it oh. When do you have to put in for hunting licenses?
Now,
Oh, you should do that quickly.
why?
Because I need to know if you get them or not, so I know if you're coming to TwitchCon with me or not.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, the thing
Because
about
if
it
you're
is,
not
my
going
dad,
with,
right? My dad can't draw either
why can't he?
because if he draws, then I'm going to be up there anyway, guiding him. I can't have him going up
You
there by
can
himself.
miss 4 days.
We'll see. We'll see. Also, I might be getting a different job, so
Already? Jesus Christ.
well, it's closer, and technically $1,000 more than what I get paid now. So
This fucking guy. I swear to God. I got this job. It's got great benefits and pays good. Oh, now I'm switching jobs. Pick a job, dude. God
well,
damn.
the only reason this is like one of the only jobs that would make sense, and I would be working at the guard camp as a maintenance specialist.
And then you'd that means you're janitor. No.
Pretty much, but still, $1,000 more than what I'm getting paid now, and technically work. So I would work 9-hour days instead of 10-hour days, and get every other Friday off. And since it's a government state job, it's state and government. It has the same retirement and 457 program as the place I work now, so I could literally just transfer it over and it wouldn't mess with anything. And they have better health care and better pay, so I can contribute more on your streams.
Yeah, but TwitchCon. No, mostly I just need to know if you're crashing in that hotel room with me or not. Because if you're not, I can offer it up to other people. That's the bigger thing.
But the main thing I was getting at is if I know for sure that I have a good possibility of getting on at the guard camp. They said Christmas, so I will have had accumulated quite a bit of comp time for the place I work at now.
Yeah.
And will need to blow all of that vacation time.
It's true.
And comp time before I relocate to a different job, because I don't want to. Because technically, I don't get paid for that stuff. Like I still get paid for comp time, but if I don't use them, I don't. If I move, I don't get paid for the comp time. So, therefore, I might just take a whole month of October off or something.
There you go.
And just take 4 days and go with you and come back and continue hunting. And
there you go.
But we'll see how things work out. How things work out.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say, yeah, I'm going.
Well, right. That's why that's why we talked about it. The first thing you needed to do was figure out if you were going to draw or not.
Yeah.
And then we figure it out from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if nobody drew for elk, then there's that pretty much frees up most of my October, other than the first. So what days is it again? October?
That one day to that one day.
Because if it's late October, it'd be better.
But the 20 something, I think. Oh fuck! God damn it! Come on, redirect me, god damn it!
It's deer season's just general, and it's the first
October 20th through the 22nd.
Yeah,
so technically, I'm going up then. I'm trying to remember. I don't have the information in front of me. So I believe I am flying in on the. I think I'm flying in on the 19th, so that's a Thursday, and then I'm coming home on a Tuesday. So I get an extra day in Vegas to go, Vegas. Also, that's because I will get there on the Thursday and be there to the Tuesday, which means if the Raiders have a home game that week, it doesn't matter if it's a Thursday, Monday, or Sunday game. I can go to a Raiders game. Because like I've said before, we don't have to sit on the 50-yard line. You can buy cheap tickets to football games. Like,
right.
yes, it is expensive if you want to sit on the fucking field, but you don't have
I'd like to just go to one just to say, yeah, I've been to an NFL game.
Right? See, I've been to a couple, and I'm already planning to go to one in.
Maybe we'll get lucky and they're playing a team we actually like.
I mean, the Vikings do go to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a thing. So, yeah. Now I just gotta wait on TwitchCon tickets. Woo.
Yeah.
Though when those become a thing, I can, if you're going, I cannot buy your ticket for you. Because it connects to your Twitch account, technically. So you have to go through a bunch of stuff. Because, like, yeah, you saw my badge. It had my name printed on it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only yours would be a community badge, whereas mine, as of right now, would be an affiliate badge. I can always hope that I'm somehow a partner by TwitchCon. I don't really see that, but it could happen. It's months away. There's a chance.
It only takes one day to really get.
It's true.
Have somebody with 50,000 people watching their stream just pop in and oh shit.
Yeah.
Now
all it takes is one crazy raid and life goes hard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I'm excited for TwitchCon. This was the weirdest episode ever. We talked about a lot, but we talked about nothing.
Yeah. That's usually kind of how it goes.
Yeah, kind of.
At least it wasn't completely just sports this time, so.
Yeah, we did touch on some other topics, that's true.
Yeah. But. Yeah.
I'm just trying to find something else interesting to say, but.
So what are you doing tomorrow night?
I don't know. Why?
Yeah, well, I just got a text. I thought I had basketball tomorrow night, but it's spring break, so they're not doing basketball. So, maybe might be able to pop in your stream or something for a little while.
Video games, maybe.
Play.
Don't really know what we can play, but yeah.
I'll just play War Thunder and call it good. Like usually, I get home, I shower, I play video games for an hour and a half, 2 hours, then I go to bed.
Yeah.
So, but.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a decent enough spot to wrap up because I am tired.
Yeah, you and me both. Acid reflux been kicking my ass lately. Every time I lay down, it just sits there and burns on my throat, so I have to get up, go drink some milk, which sucks because I'm lactose intolerant. Dude, that's the only thing that makes my acid reflux feel better.
I have no idea, dude. I was so tired when I went to bed last night at like 3, and then I laid there till like 5, and then I woke up at 6 for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what the fuck? Trash. I don't know why. Part of it, dude, I know that it's like 45 degrees outside, and it's gonna get colder still. I'm pretty sure it's just time I start running my fucking air conditioner. I genuinely think part of it is just getting too hot.
That's fair.
Especially, know me. I run warm.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I wear shorts in the middle of winter. I run warm.
So I say there's a reason why I still have an air conditioner hooked up.
Yeah.
Just because sometimes it still gets hot in here just running the PC. So
yeah. Now imagine multiple PCs and a bunch of lighting equipment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
And a fucking PS5. That thing is also a space heater. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, most PlayStations are.
Yeah.
But
hey, at least it doesn't sound like it's gonna take off and leave me yet. So that's dope.
I'll give it a year or two.
Right. Well, that's not really fair because the PS4 sounded like that out of the box.
That's true.
But, all right.
That's true.
Let's wrap it up there. Let's go to bed.
Night.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for, God, what is it? What's the outro? I don't know. That's all we got. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.